All right, day one of ChaLEAN Extreme is done. Day one is called the burn circuit. And for the first month, the first 30 days, I will be in the burn circuit. And during the burn circuit, the exercises are working two muscle groups at the same time. So maybe we're doing a lunge with the posterior delt fly, or a squat with maybe an oblique drop, waist drop. In any case, you're working double muscle groups. And then every once in a while, after your quick burn of 10 to 12 reps with really heavy weights, moving slowly, every once in a while she'll say, we're going to get extreme, and after a 10-second break, we go back to that exact same muscle group and do 3 excruciatingly slow reps just to totally burn out the muscle. So, what did I think of day one? First of all, I did my before pictures today, and that was really challenging. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really want record of my before, but I want to also be able to look back and appreciate how far I've come in 90 days. So I sucked it up and I took the before pictures, and also in the guidebook there's a place to mark all of your measurements at start, at 30 days, at 60 days, and at 90 days. So before I started today, I measured my chest, each arm, the waist, the hips, the saddlebags. She calls it the saddlebags. I think that's terrible. Which is right underneath the buns, or the widest part of the legs, and then each thigh. So I have my measurements written down for each one of those sections, as well as my weight, and then I have before pictures. So I did all of that ahead of time. You can choose to use bands or weights. We happen to have dumbbells, so I chose to go with dumbbells instead of resistance bands or tubing. And so what did I think of day one? The only thing I've done that's like ChaLEAN Extreme as far as an at-home weights program is I have done P90X. So I'm going to compare it a little bit. My one complaint with P90X was that for me personally, the workouts were really long. They were about 60 minutes. And I personally felt like there was a lot of rest time and a lot of like ho-humming around in between. And I'm more of a get her done, like let's hurry up and be done with it already kind of attitude. And so I found myself in P90X fast forwarding during the rest periods and just kind of wanting to get through it faster. On the opposite end, ChaLEAN Extreme, I had to pause it a couple times. I was like, dang, I haven't gotten my weights, I haven't written everything down, which I loved. That was a really pleasant surprise. I loved that the workout was fast. When I started, I could see the timer and it said 42 minutes total, and I don't know where that 42 minutes came in. I think maybe there was some kind of information at the end, because I don't think it took me 42 minutes. I think it was probably closer to 35 or 36 minutes, which I love. And so my goals and what I was looking for in starting ChaLEAN Extreme, I feel like I have a pretty good wrap around cardio. I teach hustle 3 times a week. I teach turbo kick once a week. So that's 4 hours of really intense cardio. I'm burning anywhere from 600 to 900 calories during any one of those classes, and they are an hour long, so I'm getting a good 50 to 55 minutes of straight cardio. So I wasn't looking for a cardio program. I was really looking for a program that would help me build lean muscle, so that when I'm doing all of that cardio that I do, that muscle is helping me burn fat faster, because my ultimate goal is to lower my body fat percentage. So that being said, ChaLEAN Extreme definitely met what I was looking for today. The workout was short and challenging. I was surprised at how strong I was. I won't lie, ChaLEAN said what weight she was using each time, just to give a ballpark range of what you might possibly use. And so just because I had some idea of what I'd done with P90X, I thought, okay, here's my comparison. So in most cases, I used what ChaLEAN was using, and I felt good with that. And on a couple of them, especially in the beginning, I feel like I could go higher next time. And so we do record that in the guidebook, and I'll know next week on Monday that there's a check mark next to the ones that I want to pick up the next higher weight. And then there were some that was definitely enough. I think our major muscle groups today were the chest and the posterior delts, and so I'm definitely feeling it. I'm feeling a little shaky in that area, and we did a lot of squats and lunges, so that was great. And I'm finishing up with my results and recovery drink. This is a drink that has 4 parts carbs to 1 part protein. And I know everybody's kind of scared of carbs, but carbs are the key that unlock your protein builders. That's what unlocks your body's ability to build muscle. So it's a great orange flavored drink. I'm going to take a sip because I'm dying here. It's really sweet and orange flavored. And so the goal with the results and recovery drink is it does reduce muscle soreness, so you're not sore for as long. It tastes great, and it also helps your body unlock those protein builders so that you're building muscle faster. So this is my mid-morning snack. I did follow the food guide that went along with ChaLEAN Extreme this morning, and I was really disappointed. A lot of the breakfasts have eggs, and I really hate eggs a lot. They actually kind of make me feel sick. But I was watching Dr. Oz last night as well, and he was talking about the fact that, yes, there is cholesterol in eggs, but that you actually don't get high cholesterol by eating cholesterol. You get high cholesterol by being fat, is the words that Dr. Oz used. Not my words, they're his words. And he said, so please eat your eggs. That's a great source of protein. And yes, eat the yolk. It's all good for you. So this morning, I, again, kind of had to just suck it up, and I did eat one of the egg recipes out of the ChaLEAN Extreme food book. And then now, of course, this is my snack, my results and recovery drink. It is a couple hundred calories, which is fine because it's doing what I need it to do for my body. And I plan on trying a couple of the other recipes for the rest of the day for lunch and dinner. And of course, I'll be having Shakeology for a snack this afternoon at probably about 2 or 3 o'clock. That's my munchie time. So, day 1 is complete. In the program, ChaLEAN Extreme, day 2 is your off day. It's a day of rest. For me, it won't be. It'll be a cardio day. I teach hustle tomorrow, and I also teach PIO. So tomorrow will not be an off day for me. It'll be a cardio day. And then Wednesday, I'll be back to burn circuit 2 with ChaLEAN Extreme. So I will check back with you on Wednesday and let you know how I'm